The NWA-TNA promotion in Nashville had its own run-ins between the fans and the bookers 2 weeks ago at their July 2nd show, according to sources.
I love this story so much.
TNA talent coordinator Bob Ryder came out to visit with the vocal group of fans that comprise the heel section.
Boo.
Who are usually situated to the right of the hard camera shot at most of the company's weekly pay-per-view events. If you're a regular viewer of NWA-TNA, you've seen that these guys on numerous occasions spoil SmackDown, which is a good bit, to be fair.
Which is that, I was gonna say, that's the one good bit that they have.
The heel section is composed of rabid fans who cheer for the heel wrestlers and heel manager Vince Russo. They also loudly heckle ring announcer Jeremy Rourke and the top babyface wrestlers, especially Jeff Jarrett and the tag team champions Chris Harris and James Storm. If you remember on the last month's episode, we gave out very vociferously about them doing the Kill the Cowboy chants during the best match in TNA history.
Yeah, and they also had a Chris Harris one that was basically just calling him a pussy, I think.
Yeah, so while these two guys were in this amazing cage match where they were bleeding buckets and freaking destroying their tailbone, doing death sentences off of cages, these absolute goof marks in the front row were like, oh, we're gonna do our chants.
To be fair, if I do love Kill the Cowboy as a chant. Like, that should be a thing if he ever does turn heel. Kill the Cowboy does rule. Just don't do it during that match. You're really exposing yourself then.
Yeah, the worst part is when AMW do turn heel in 2005, which is they're not in Nashville anymore at that stage, but they don't do the chant. So,
what's the point? We should bring it back.
Ryder reportedly relayed a request from the office to the regulars asking them to please tone down their derogatory signs and pro-heel rhetoric. He explained that NWA-TNA has shifted its focus toward running more traditional wrestling storylines, that they didn't want fans at home confused about the heels and babyfaces were. Most of the heel section
the casual fan.
The casual NWA-TNA fan here paying $9.99 is confused by these people in the crowd.
To be fair, I'm often confused about the heels and the baby faces, but it has nothing to do with the crowd.
It is to do with the television show. To be fair, though, this month, it's very clear. There are heels and baby faces this month.
Yeah, because they stay to it for more than 2 shows at a time.
Actually, I'm trying to think, is there a single character who's ambiguous? And I don't think there is.
There isn't, but on one of the shows, they tease AJ turning face. And because we live in a world where that happens on a drop of a dime every 3 seconds, I was like, oh, okay, they're turning AJ face.
I did at least in that segment, it was the week Vince Russo wasn't there. So they did the thing where it's when Vince Russo's not in his ear, he's potentially able to be gotten to. But obviously once Vince Russo returns, he'll be back to evil, horrible guy. So I do think that's planting a nice little story seed for AJ's only like this because of Russo, not because of AJ.
Yeah, because he hangs out with bad friends, bad influences. Oh my god. Every time we say bad influence, put in the bad influence theme.
Most of the heel section denizens took offense to this request and decided not to attend last week's TNA show. One of them posted...
Good!
Yeah, that'll show them. I won't show up.
Don't come! Don't come to the show where you took tickets off a fucking petrol station for free.
It'll really prove the point to Bob Ryder that they didn't show up, so they didn't do their chance, and he got exactly what he wanted.
Win-win. We don't get the chance, and also you're not there.
One of them posted his account of the events on his on his official heel section website, explaining to fans why he wasn't going to attend the shows.
He tried to get on Twitter and cancel TNA.
He really did. He's like, I'm going on my blog to explain why I shouldn't be allowed to attend, and I'm not going to do it out of protest because I don't get to do my crappy chants with my crappy signs.
I'm being silenced. Freedom of speech.
Cancel culture running wild here in the NWA-TNA.
SMDH. Where's my cancel culture t-shirt?
Yeah. Horrible behavior. This is these fans are just gone forever, and everyone's
corporate entities running wild.
Don Callis has downsized the heel section.
Yeah, he should have said that.
He actually should have. He should have taken credit for it. He should have been like, oh, these
we got
fans...
those hooligans out of that section of the crowd.
Got rid of the hardcore wrestling, the horrible fans, the women.
The women.
Just the women.
Yeah. And there was still a lot of the women on this show.
They are doing things. Well, actually, they're doing the same thing every week, but we'll get into that.